Okay. Sorry. Look at the Discord. Don't worry about that. All right, so last time on 4th of July when I tried to play, it had really good runs, but I made one massive error. I didn't have the game audio on. And that's because I don't have the menu music on, so I can't tell if the audio is on, because I have to have it off for the in-game music for copyright. So I wasn't thinking about it because I wasn't listening to my stream playback. Yeah, there was no audio. Now I beat Shaolin Shuffle. And then I also beat Attack the Radioactive Thing. Now the reason why I don't have the star for Attack the Radioactive Thing is because I also forgot to pick up the symbol. I got real excited about beating it in 38 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, we popped up, we slammed him, he's easy cooked, done, calamari fried, a crab for life. And I didn't pick up the talisman. But you know what? We're gonna do both maps again. So I'm gonna start with Shaolin. Now I did learn something is the getting packed, the wall weapon thing that lets you get a wall weapon that's pre-packed does not work on the katana, so I'm just gonna bring useful Fate and Fortune cards, which is just gonna be coupon clippers, and yeah, we're just gonna hope to get something good out of the box.
Previously on Zombies.
So I'm gonna try to play very quickly for these maps. Not gonna try to mess around too much. And the reason why is because it's 3 a.m. and I gotta do something in the morning when
the beginning of the end of
6 a.m. comes around. It does suck we don't have any music.
Prepare to taste my
I just don't feel like
vengeance.
looking for something to play this time. Because you know what? I saw a video featuring the dude who makes the lo-fi beat songs, and I'm like, man, that's gotta be a decent job. Except for the fact that I don't like lo-fi beats. For anything, because to me it's like unless I'm not doing anything locked in, I don't want to hear it. A lot of the crap I want to listen to is copyrighted, and if this was Twitch, it'd be no issue. They don't care. They just mute the stream later. Here, yeah, they do care, and then of course I do want you to hear the audio later. Because I mean, realistically, you're not. Nobody's gonna watch. A couple minutes of muting it, right?
My inner sensei tells me
the only reason I'm in
breaking
spawn
these
still,
rules.
like I'm not gonna leave spawn right away because these zombies are super slow. I want to get this first round wiped.
The horror that
we
has
open up the map.
encapsulated the city is coming to its
No
end.
flyer. So what I'm immediately gonna do is hit the coupon clippers here.
Can provide tremendous abilities for
And
those
just buy the
that
katana.
possess
Since it doesn't... and then we're gonna do... The next door, we're gonna do refund policy for. No, actually, we're gonna do it now.
These cards can cut deep. Both to the youth with every door we walk through, the possibilities of what we can achieve grow exponentially.
It doesn't save that much money, but it's money still saved, so. I'm just gonna do a natural hit on the box. We'll see what we get. Last time I got the nunchucks and I was like, oh, damn it.
With grace and respect, I accept your offering magic will.
I always find it weird that the
The blackness of hearts.
law
The
is.
city only worsens the deeper
I
you
guess
cut
I don't
into.
know. I wouldn't consider it a good RPG to be the Knight Rider gun, but whatever. So we're just gonna set up very quickly.
Every door we walk through, the possibilities of what we can achieve grow exponentially.
Is the flyer here? Did I miss it upstairs? I can't see
My faith and fortunes burn bright tonight.
it. We're gonna save scope dollars for round 3, so I'm just gonna start killing a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna run to the roof and probably pick up the flyer. But this gets the map open.
In the light shall set us free from our fears.
Yeah, just end the round, buddy. Oh, you can't phone with code, I forgot.
One step closer to the path that will further my weapon's potential.
Alright, I'll go scope dollars at this round. I only need scope dollars to get some money up. Nothing too serious, nothing too big.
A perfect fit.
No reason for me to pick that up, by the way. Alright, let's get this going. Because we want this. This is what we really want. So... I don't even need scope dollars. We actually, when I was doing both maps, I was able to get the points naturally.
You are not serving ninjas for next minute. Even one card.
I may just finish this round normally too, just to get through it faster.
Always of use on this journey.
And then we'll do...
Wisdom has granted me more than I could have hoped.
Yeah, I may just... Okay, let's get Pack Punch
Power
open. Let's see. Is
can
the flyer
corrupt
here?
the mind,
Real quick while
but
I'm here.
wisdom can abolish any
No,
desire
so it probably
to
is
use
in the
it
dance
with
spot, but I just missed
futility.
it. Okay, let's go over there. Yeah, it feels weird running through this map without the music. It's always like, oh, I don't know. I don't like it. I want to hear the music. But, such is the way of annoying,
The horror that has encapsulated the city
you know,
is
facts
coming
that
to
you
its
want to have
end.
your own, like, soundtrack, but not, I guess, give immunity to people
Even
who play
the
the game.
darkest of paths can be ventured when fear can be extinguished.
I don't know. Alright, so... Should be the last zombie, if not. Got Pack Punch open, which means real quick I'm just gonna...
The packed punch I seek for my weapons is now at hand. My weapon now wields more power than ever. May it serve me well.
Yeah, last time I had to waste that pack thing on the Ripper, so I'm like, okay, whatever.
So we can film that death scene of yours. Break time's over. Now
Alright,
get your
so
ass
we
back
just
on
need
set
a
so
decent
we
gun
can
out of the
film
magic
that
reel, and
death
I'm
scene
done.
of yours.
It doesn't matter how, like, it just needs to be decent. I don't want it to be...
Burn bright tonight.
VTR? Okay, there we go.
That do not feed on it endlessly for personal.
Okay, right now a sniper would be nice. Just so I can get the
With
points.
grace and respect, I accept your offering, magic will.
Oh, the
With
Twin
grace
Sanity.
and
Oh,
respect,
man.
I accept your offering, magic will.
Alright, so we're just gonna play without scope dollars, whatever. That's kind of what I mean by, like, yeah, I didn't end up using it last time because I just couldn't. Alright, so round 4, we're not gonna bother with scuff dollars, so we're just gonna go through. The VPR is actually pretty good, so I can mow him down pretty quickly. So we're just gonna melee through the round.
My weapon now
Alright,
wields
so it
more
shouldn't take
power.
that long to get
May it serve me well.
35,000 points. It really shouldn't.
Nothing.
It would be faster with scope dollars, but eh.
Now get back on set. You're wasting good skills.
I'd rather get to these rounds quick. One more. Come on, game. I hear him. Where is he? Where are they?
Power
Go ahead.
can
Run to
corrupt the
Pam.
mind,
Pick up Kung
but
Fu.
wisdom can abolish any desire to use it with futility.
Bring your souls to me.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Kung Fu, round 5. Divas.
Training never ends for those that wish to achieve mastery of the art.
Your escapes will not save you from my vengeance.
Never forget those that have fallen before you. Max ammo.
The power that flowed through me must be restored should I desire to end this night. No power should be ignored.
All right, let's
especially
pop it
that of
again.
those that lack the
And we're just gonna go through round 6. Like, I'm just gonna end it on round 6. I'm not gonna wait the 2 minutes for the damn rat thing.
Every actor that comes through this film always goes to Kung Fu route. Always ends up exactly where I want them.
Yeah, you know what? I will have said that, but whenever I think of, like, New York movies, I always think of Warriors.
Type, rank 1.
You know, I don't know if anyone here has seen Warriors, but just think about that. I always think about this stupid scene where this dude's in a car clanking bottles, and he's like, Warriors, come out to play. And he's like, he's got a super voice crack going on while he's doing it.
The one that terrorizes
Alright.
these streets can see what
A
others
nuke would have been
cannot.
nice, but whatever.
To defeat him, you must possess that which will allow you to see the unseen. Take caution. You will not obtain this item easily. With great sight must first come a great fight.
Come on, come on.
Return to me when you
So yeah, we
gain
want to end the round because the
you
timer
are
for this to
free.
reset to come back on
Namaste.
the same round is like 2.5 minutes or 3. I can't remember, but it's much faster just to end the round and then clean up the zombies and then do it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play through a little bit of round 7. I am gonna kill the zombies, so I'm not running around getting smacked around while I'm a rat. And I'm gonna keep meleeing because we get a decent amount of money off of that.
There's a new master in town, and she doesn't play that shit.
Yeah.
I accept this great fortune with a humble hand. A good defense means you have to utilize your offense less.
Alright, let's just
Power
see. This
can
should
corrupt
be
the mind,
good.
but wisdom can abolish any desire to use it with futility.
Let's see. This is... Yeah, this feels good.
It's not your soul that I see. Actually, yes it is.
All right, so last time I did this map, it was like kind of like an okay run. I downed during this rat step because I had a bunch of zombies running around with me, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep them alive so I can do this faster. And then I got down, so now I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever, forget it, we'll just waste the zombies because I had to do that last time anyways. There's no point in keeping them alive. Oh man, every time I do this map I always think, why do they have to do this stupid rat thing? I wouldn't mind if it was just smack all the rat cages and that the rat shows you where they all are. Because I know where the locations are, so like I could just go bop 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 very quickly. But no, we gotta have the tedium baked in. Which, to be fair though, oh damn, we almost had a rat high five. This is a whole lot better than the tedium of Easter egg steps on Black Ops 4. I don't know what Jason Blundell was smoking when he decided that we need to have an Easter egg step that not only wastes your life but steals your soul every time you fail it. Man, some of those Black Ops 4 Easter egg steps, Blood of the Dead specifically, it's like when you mess it up, it's like, man, it's like, come on, bro, I already messed up the step, you don't gotta freaking kick me while I'm down. If this rat hits this cage, okay, that's good. We're getting pretty good rat locations back to back. I mean, we did do like a half circle on the map, but I mean, man, I've had the rat like cross the map 3 or 4 times before I finished it, and I'm like, my god, can we just do like a straight beeline? There's a cage in here, so if he takes that, that would be very nice, because then that would basically be a couple not so far ones. Yeah, okay, that was a very good rat. That was actually pretty quick. Alright, play the game now. So let me go ahead and quickly pack a punch the sword. Or no, let me do the VPR. The reason why is because I just wanna smash the rat king fast. I wanna be done with it.
Fine. Take a break.
Dude, like I said for when I was talking on Beast, I think is when I said this. I feel like this gun needs to just have 1,000 in the reserve. I know it sounds like I don't know. I just feel like 500 is definitely not enough. It sounds a little like, oh, it's gonna be overpowered, it's gonna be broken, but like, yeah, okay, on round 8 maybe, but like when you're actually using this weapon at round like 35, 40 plus onwards, it kind of sucks. And this is, you know, no zombie health cap game.
My inner sensei tells me I should be breaking you with my fist.
Okay, we're just gonna stand here in the open area, fight these kung fu guys.
It is a terrible.
Very good.
Not the true key I desire, but likely one that will open doors that lead me to the destination I seek.
Alright, so last time I played this, I talked some shit about a guy in the Discord server. And I could try to repeat the story.
While one door opens and brings the feeling of success, The path beyond it can be longer than the one.
I kind of wanted people to not hear it, so you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna repeat the story. So in the Discord server that I own and host, you know, we have a bunch of people from a different server. From like, there's a whole story behind it, but like, it's a bunch of people who are not specifically like here for the channel. It's just
My innocence
from other
tells me I
stuff.
should be breaking these walls with my fist.
Let's see. Hold on. And we have this guy, or we had this guy, past tense, who I don't think anybody really knew. We knew he was around for the previous server, from the last owner, and so we're like assuming, okay, he's probably okay. Like, we don't really know a lot about him, but you know, it's alright. But he kind of talks a little weird and says some dumb stuff, and like, it's like, alright, whatever, bro. It might just be a little bit weird, but like, whatever, not a big deal, right? But I think as time goes on, he, I guess, got comfortable or like bored and just started saying dumber and dumber stuff.
Like the blackest of hearts. The city only worsens the deeper you cut into.
And basically, after a
As my
while,
power grows,
well,
so
first
does
off,
my
bro,
ability
like,
to
gave us like a
expand
random
and bring an end to
bits
the
and pieces
horrid
of his
curse
like
plaguing this
random
world.
backstory, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm like Russian, but not like Russian, I live in Russia, like Russia as in Russia used to own me in my territory. So I'm like, okay, so you're communist bloc Russia, like where it's like, okay, you're in a comm bloc somewhere. Right, your country used to be part of the Soviet Union. I got it. You know, he's really bad at explaining stuff, so I'm like, okay, look, these concepts are not new, okay? So then he starts talking about like, oh, I have a younger brother, he's like Korean or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't really care. But like, he's saying it because like, oh yeah, he's the reason why like I randomly say weird stuff. I'm like your brother who's Korean, who you go to visit in Korea, is on your account saying stuff, and it's like, but then like somehow you were able to give him a tablet randomly in the middle of like the month when we talked about it. I'm like, okay, so it sounds like you don't live with your brother in Korea, based on the things you told me, but yet you were able to give your brother a tablet the same day we talk shit about you saying
You
weird
must
shit.
once again face your enemy
Your
and bring his
I don't know. It was basically sus where I'm like, nah, bro's just weird and he's trying to find an excuse to be weird randomly
Beware, young
and get away with it.
Your enemy will adapt. Expect the unexpected. And
So,
embrace what
okay,
you've
what we
learned
do
to
is,
make
I'm like,
enemies
okay, this guy is gonna have to be contained.
Return
So
to
we do this whole
You
thing
gain the wisdom required for freedom.
where there's a show I like, and you guys should definitely watch it.
accept
It's
your
from a channel
challenge.
called the East Patch.
And I shall not return
And
until I
it's
am
called Rot.
successful.
And it's basically a show where the audience will vote on outcomes for a certain character. And basically they influence the plot of the show by voting on what should happen to somebody. It's very nice, very fun concept, you know, basically like how, you know, when you watch Survivor, somebody votes somebody off, except you get to vote them off or have them stay. Except it's not a survival
My
show.
inner sense
It's,
tells me I should be breaking
it's
this
I don't know. You should watch it. I don't want to spoil too much. But I'm like, you know what? I'll copy the concept from that. I'll like have a whole thing where I'm like, okay, do we just let him go, let him be, or do we like kick him out of the main chat and like limit him to the second channel? Because I had two general chats, so I'm like, yeah, one of them is just for like newcomers. Originally, it was meant for this one person who was underage in the server, who was 13, and it's like, okay, so he's old enough to have a Discord account, but he's not old enough where I want him everywhere in the server. So I'm like, okay, we have this channel just for him, so that way I don't have to deal with like, well, I said this crazy thing, and someone's like, well, you can't just say that. And I'm like, well, now I've said it somewhere else where he's not around, so, you know, if he manages to see it, that means somebody stole it to him, which means I'm not at fault, it's that person. But we end up turning that into a channel for this guy to just basically, he's locked in there. He can't say nothing because the whole server, like, vote came down to just ostracizing him to that one section. So okay, all he can do is talk in there and not anywhere else in the server, which is like, all right, fine, that's fine. I don't, you know, because I'm not trying to be rude and just kick him out, but I'm like, okay, bro, you're saying crazy stuff. Maybe we should limit what you can say, where you can say it. Okay, well, this is 4, if I'm correct. Okay. Okay, so he starts randomly talking in Russian again. Like, he blames it on his keyboard. Like, I don't know why he's typing in Russian, and like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, like, you're obviously doing it. First off, like, you're gonna notice you're typing in Russian. It doesn't just like, oh, I type in, like, if I type the, like, you know, the standard keyboard phrase, the quick round fox jumps over the lazy dog, right? If I just do that, punch that sentence out, with the same keystrokes for a QWERTY keyboard, but I do it on a Russian alphabet keyboard, it's not gonna just give me a sentence that's coherent because the letters and symbols and whatever characters are not gonna match up. So I'm like, okay, you're doing it intentionally, you know? It's like, so like, stop acting like, oh, I don't know why it does it. Like, you're typing in Russian, and I'm also doubting you speak Russian. I feel like you're just Google translating this shit, and you know. So like, I'm already dubious in your claim that you speak Russian. Keep in mind, we've never heard this guy talk. Okay, this should be 5. But I'm gonna go check the phone. We've never heard this guy talk. We've only heard him type. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We don't know shit about this guy. Nobody fucking knows him. And he's kind of annoying, and he's saying dumb shit. Well, okay, in the server rules, there's a little section, there's a small clause where it's like, hey, if you want to be in the adult only channels, you need to provide ID verification, because I don't like going by just having your Discord account say that you're 18 years old, or just because people can lie on that. So I'm like, I would like you to at least put some effort into like proving you're 18. I mean, yes, technically you can still lie, but now you've put even more effort into lying, so I'm like, double down on your lie. So if something happens, I can call you out on that. Phone to spawn. So the way I have it's like, okay, you know, like me and this guy were already talking, so I'm like, okay, just send me the ID verification. If you don't feel it comfortable sending the other mods, just send it to me, right? And like, I sent him an example of how he can omit his ID. Let me pull up this Morse code sheet. And you know, in my example, I basically take a generic state ID and blank it out in a certain way where I'm like, yep, this is how you could submit it. Where I'm like, it doesn't show anything specifically identifying for the state or you, like, you don't see your face. You don't even have to show me your name. I'm just like, literally show me like your date of birth. You could maybe include your height or eye color if you feel like. I don't care, but like, I need your date of birth realistically, and then like something in the background that we know it's you from. So like, for example, I have my collectibles. Everyone's seen my collectibles, so I get sent a picture of my ID blanked out with my date of birth next to one of my collectibles. People are like, okay, that's Chris, because we've seen his collection. And you know, I'm like, just do that, like something that's your date of birth, and then something else identifying that's not you. That way, it's like your anonymity is protected, but also we know that you submitted ID. Well, this man submits the default generic like sample ID for the state of Nevada, I think, or maybe it was Oregon. I can't remember. And like, I see this ID, and it's like, it's not a driver's license. It's a state ID. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, hold on, this looks sus, because like, I've done ID verification in real life, and I'm like, this ID looks like one of the samples. So I'm like, let me go check. So I go look it up. I'm like, yep, it's a sample ID for the state. for you know what a real ID is supposed to look like. So I'm like, hey bro, you just sent me like fake ID basically. I'm like, yeah, I'm not saying you need to send me a picture of your face and stuff. Like I'm like, just do something, like, because now I'm already suspicious. You've just sent me a fake ID to prove you're 18, and now I'm like, okay, now it sounds like you're definitely not 18. You're trying to be slick and get in for free. So he sends me an ID, and I'm like, okay, the date of birth looks convincing and like all the stuff, and it's not a United States ID, so like I'm having to put some effort into verifying if it's real, because I'm not as versed in foreign IDs, especially in the comm block regions. But like I'm like, okay, it seems legitimate enough. But behind the scenes, I'm like, I don't necessarily want this guy to get in, because I'm like, if something happens now, I'm like in trouble. So I'm like, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's do the Morse code real quick before I finish the story. Oh wait, I'm still missing a symbol. Yes, I am still missing a symbol. Okay, so I'm like, let's do the put this away. Okay, so I'm like, okay, let's do this, right? I'm gonna make another channel as a test run to see what the hell he says. So I'm like, yeah, you can be in, I'm telling him, you can be in the adult only channel. Like in my behind the scenes, it's like, no, you're getting like a separate channel because we're suspect on you. I think I already got this one. And basically we're sussing you out. So I'm like, okay, this channel is open. I'm like, all right, you say whatever you want now. You post whatever you want, and we'll see how it goes. The reason why he wanted to get in is because he wanted to send pictures of V for murder drones. And like, nobody in the server here is a murder drones fan. Nobody in here cares about it. You know, none of us pretend to be like Goosework fans. Oh, hold on, murder drones isn't Gooseworks, right? I'm talking dumb shit, right? Why am I thinking? Maybe it's because it's on the glitch channel. Yeah, I'm being dumb. It's because Gooseworks is on the freaking glitch channel. And look, I don't claim to be a Gooseworks fan. Literally, I only know him from the only thing I ever saw from them before Digital Circus was a Deltarune extended cut remix for a song.
You won't find an easy fight.
Alright, let's check
with me.
this out. Alright, ready? Morse code, real quick. Okay, wait, map. So it's okay, it's
Greetings, young
2A1.
Grasshopper. This is Pam, Sensei of the Black Cat Dojo.
Damn. Alright, easy gang. Alright, so you know, he sends these random pictures, and none of them are like, they're like softcore, like you know, bikini pictures, whatever, of the character. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. But like, then he starts saying more dumb, weird shit, and I'm like, man, I don't fucking like this guy, like, here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend it's a Discord issue and like tell him like, hey, you should get your real Discord ID verified. That would make me more comfortable too to have like that, because I still want the person's Discord account to be ID verified. So I'm like, okay, so now somebody else has basically put eyes on this. So it's not just me. It's like we have a system for Discord verified, and I'm like 2FA for this. Okay, let me pull up the website. Okay, and I guess I'll show this. So let me pull up the display. We're gonna be using the website. I used it last time, and I'll show everyone how to use it again. Our letter is B. I'm gonna type in B. We get our symbols. If I shoot any of these symbols and it's wrong, that means any other word that has these symbols we cannot use, so helps narrow down the choice, but I'm going to go ahead and look around for these symbols. Let's see. So, okay, let's go ahead and try that. Okay, it was that. So we're just gonna shoot. Now we have these three. We gotta go around and look for them. So, and I'm gonna make sure my letter got put down. R. Okay. Brute. It's either breeder, Broadway, or brute. Here's our word. Okay, it looks like we're doing. Make sure that didn't go. Okay, it's kind of hard to single tap the VPR, so bear with me. Okay, our word is brute, so okay. Okay, next. Click. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just like shooting it and then clicking on it, see what the next one is. Go ahead and match it up. Makes this really easy, makes it really fast. I don't have to decipher it myself. Because there is a word list out there along with the alphabet, and I'm like, why would I want to do that on my own when I can just... Also, we got a short word, too. Ah, fuck. Hold on, wait. I don't think I got the symbol. Unless I didn't look in the right spot. Hold on. Oh, wait, is that it? That is. Oh,
My key is not for touching. The path may have been altered, but the journey to
I don't care that I got down.
freedom remains true.
What's the next step now that I've done that? I think it's... You know what? I'm gonna do scope dollars then since I downed. Fuck it. Let me pick up Weapon Atoms. I guess we're gonna go fight the Rat King again. Alright, so continuing the story. Basically, like we have a revote. Like we revote because a lot of people have flipped their opinion of like, yeah, I think it was a mistake letting him stay. And I'm like, yeah, I think it was too. And I'm like, the vote is kind of split still. So I'm like, it's kind of split. It looks like it's gonna be we're gonna kick him because I gave it only two options. I'm like, okay, there's no chance he's gonna be allowed on the whole server again. He's not gonna be like unsoft banned. But also, I'm gonna give him a if other people in the server want him to stay and there's like a decent majority. This is their time to argue why they should stay. Well, nobody argues for why he should stay. The first time around, it was like he's not doing anything crazy, and you know, kind of a weak argument about like whatever. Yeah, we shouldn't be that cruel. But at this point, everyone has kind of lost faith that he's gonna act like a normal person. We're not even asking him to really do anything crazy. We're just like, hey, keep your role-playing shit away from everyone else because nobody likes it. Because like, I'll give an example. This dude left for
until I am successful.
He left for like a little bit, changed his profile picture, and then he came back acting like, huh? Why'd my profile picture change? Oh well, I guess it must have been, you know, something out of my control. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, we know you changed your profile picture. It wasn't like you willed it into existence.
Can enlighten those that do not feed on it endlessly.
And then for what was I gonna say? For like a few weeks later, he left again for 2 days. And it's like, okay, he's not talking for 2 days. Nobody thinks anything of it. We're like, you just finally shut up, right? And then he comes back, like, this whole thing. He sends, like, a GIF and, like, all this stuff. Like, I'm back. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, acting like he's a cool guy. Like he just came back from freaking, I don't know, something important. And, like, none of us are, like, whatever. We're all rolling our eyes. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, nobody gives a shit, bro. Stop acting like you're important to everyone. Please. And then, like, again, doing this dumb shit. And so, like, after that, it was kind of like, yeah, like, people kind of started bullying him. And I'm like, I should stop it. But, like, I don't like him either. And so like eventually he just like started saying, oh, we should do gambling server, all this stuff, because the last server had it. And I'm like, this is not the last server. I don't care if people want gambling, because like nobody else is gonna do it. It doesn't fit the vibe of the server. I'm not bothering with collateral in case, you know.
My weapon
So
now
yeah,
wields more
it's one of those things. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm glad that we got him out of here. Like, he got bullied. He left before the vote was finalized. So I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it. He leaves on his own. He's not coming back. You know, nobody likes him. Nobody wants him here. Cause bro's acting like a freaking an idiot kid trying to troll on a forum. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want him here. First off, I already don't like kids, and second off, I don't like him.
power can corrupt
You know?
the mind, but wisdom can abolish any desire to use it.
So I'm like, get him out of here. Fuck it. Whatever. So
With grace and respect.
basically,
I
after all
accept
that
your
dumb shit, he
offering,
finally
Master
fucking
Lord.
leaves. And for me, I'm like, alright, fuck it. You know what? He's gone. Kind of like, none of this dumb shit anymore. I'm gonna change the server rules and like be more stringent on shit.
Grace and respect, I accept your offering.
Try to
Master
get a good gun. Come on, game.
With grace and
Wow,
respect.
it's fun. Ah, shit. Yeah, I figured I'd stop hitting the magic wheel just in case it happened. Because imagine I get them all and I fucking jump in time and I'm like, fuck.
Power can enlighten those that do
Yeah,
not
I don't know. If
feed
there's
on
something
the
to take away
endless
from this
need for personal
story,
gain.
if I don't like you, sorry, but you're in my server.
Each line
Go somewhere
lost
else,
a
or
piece
next
of
time
its
don't be
soul.
annoying or a dickhead. You know, I'm not a terrible person to get along with. The bar's pretty low. Like, you know, but you're being, you know, if you're being annoying, I'm not gonna stop everyone else from ragging on you if you've already pissed them off. Like, if I like you, I'll try to quell people and like try to rein you in and control you. I'd be like, hey bro, chill, like these people, you're pissing them off. Like, no. But like, if I don't like you, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna let you fucking be fed to the wolves. Alright, let's get this done.
Farewell.
Just use the Spartan. Oh, you use the Alright, so check the subway real quick. I think I see it in the subway. Yep. Alright. Now, the only reason I brought up this story last time is because I was kind of pissed. I was doing some like thinking back on the previous server on stuff I didn't like about the owner and stuff like that. And I'm like, man. So the reason why I was pissed was because, okay, so in the last server, the guy we were working with, he was okay at first. Like, he wasn't like doing anything crazy and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he's up and coming, so like, you know, he's not gonna be the best because he's still learning. Like, and we're all here for that, right? I don't know, man. Maybe it was an ego trip thing or something like that. But like, bro cannot let stuff slide. Bro, I'm like, if somebody made you mad, like, you're a personality, you're like a greater thing. You have to curtail your attitude because it's no longer just people here that you want to hang out with. It's, you open the server up to your audience. So like, of course, you can't just lash out at people because your audience is gonna see that. Now, a lot of people had their own personal feelings about the whole thing. But for me, I was very much upset. I'm like, bro, why did you have to fumble the bag, bro? Like, come on. This is like... Damn it, I got... This is like the dumbest thing we could do right now because it's basically career suicide. And it's like... Because I was working with him behind the scenes on a few things, trying to help on some stuff. And I'm like, okay, so all this is for not... All this hard work is basically wasted. Because, you know, we wanted to have an ego moment. Last time I got lucky and it went right back here. Let's see if I can get lucky again. Nope, not that lucky. Alright. Yeah, I was very upset. I'm like, bro, like I'm like trying to help contribute and grow everything and like, you know, help you get your money up. And then maybe tangentially in a way, you know, learn from this so I can start getting my money up. But no, fumble the bag. So it's like, damn it. Big waste of time. Yeah, why'd you gotta be in the dance club? Alright, whatever, come on.
Your training is incomplete.
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, you know how it is when you're working on a project and somebody freaking sabotages it at the end. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on. Oh man, I want that fire sale.
Fire sale!
Power can corrupt the mind.
Come on.
Wisdom can abolish any desire to use it for futility. With grace and respect,
I'm gonna
I
have to end the
accept
round,
your
so
offering.
don't worry about it.
With grace and respect, I accept your offering, magic will. With grace and respect, I accept your offering,
I'm gonna
magic
act like
will.
this is the last hit. Nice! Just free nunchucks. They're giving them out for free. Alright, I'm gonna whoop this rat guy's ass now. Let me get this pack. Ooh, yeah. Do I really want to waste time pack? I'm not gonna waste time upgrading the nunchuck. We're just gonna do the boss
May it
fight.
serve me well.
I really should go in with another bullet weapon. That's kind of what I wanted more, but I'm like, I can do it.
And it
Fuck
doesn't take
it.
place
We
in
don't care.
here.
I'll hit the box. I'll see what I get, but I don't really need the katana. I just like having it. If we were gonna be really efficient, we would just oh fuck, bro. I would just buy a gun and get that upgraded because bullet weapons are a bit more important. Damn, he pranked me twice.
The magic will does not favor us today.
All right, let's get this done. Oh, did I fuck it up? Damn it. I gotta wait for him to respawn. I gotta leave. They're getting too crowded. So annoying. How's this fucking up, bro?
I'm no one's real sugar, especially you.
So fucking annoying. Hold on, I'm gonna grab another boombox before I end the round. How the hell did I fuck this up twice with the boombox? What's going on, game? No way I'm killing too fast. That's what I get for talking crap. That's what I get for talking crap. Shit about somebody.
I accept this gift and will use it to restore the light.
That's one good thing is that you killed the stupid disco zombie at the end of the round. It makes it go a little faster. Having him just fucking hell! What a, oh my god, waste of time.
Trading techniques need critics. No power should be ignored, especially
All right,
that
let
of those
me
that
do
lack.
this. When the zombies start
To
bunching up, I'll
multiply.
boombox. Oh shit! Not the thing. There we go.
Take it from the top! Go with the flow and let him dismember you! Oh, and don't worry about the mess. Clean all of that up!
You dead?
I
think I'm gonna get another
forward
bullet
to our
gun.
next bout, for it shall be our last.
Nunchucks are a bit not
Your skills
reliable.
continue to flourish, young grasshopper.
Wow, I'm taking a long way. There we go. Yeah, why am I taking the long way around? Bro, oh my god, stop clowning on me, game. There we go.
Grace and respect, I accept your offer.
It's not the fact that the nunchucks aren't decent. It's that I don't want to not have 2 bullet weapons for at least the opening of the fight. After that, I don't care.
My weapon now wields more power than ever. May it serve me well.
Fine. Take a break.
Cause like I just want to be able to start strong and like go through it quick. All right, let's go talk to Pam. Because we have the Kindles, we have the Katana, I have CPR, FR40, so like 2 of the best SMGs in the game. Almost the best guns in the game. I wish I kept the freaking...
I have returned.
And look at that, we got a max ammo, easy gang.
Power
I
can
wish I
enlighten
kept
those
the
who
Twin
seek
Sanity, because
endlessly
even though
for
it's not the
personal
best gun, it's like, okay, I have a bullet weapon, but I have to pick it down, because, whatever.
You've been quite the adversary, but alas.
All right, let's get it.
our
This
journey
fight
to
is gonna
the
be
death
quick and
ends
easy,
here.
and I'm actually gonna use the contact high because it's faster than the VPR.
Is turf now. Now you please give us a performance.
Oh, I didn't grab a boombox. Fuck.
It is with this that you will strike more than fear into the hearts of your foes. You now possess sufficient distance and courage to defeat your greatest enemy. Take with you all that you have learned along this treacherous journey and walk the final length of the path. Guard it well, but you will not waste the moment. May we bring an end that has encountered the city. Namaste. You've proven yourself to be quite the warrior. It is what you now possess that will lead you down the path that holds your feet at its end. While this journey has brought you one step closer to what you
This is why I kind of want 2 bullet weapons, even though both of us can do it. I'm just gonna hip fire
if you were true
recklessly.
at its end.
Power is tempting.
Well done, youngers. With the wisdom you've gained, your path has become clear, and your journey is that much closer to your rest. While you've achieved much,
All right, easy
the
gang.
lessons that remain.
I wouldn't have to do this if I freaking had audio on it, and I'm making sure I have audio now. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't get this with audio.
And treasure
Although
created this with
this is a much better run than the last one. So stop. Okay, stop missing. Just charge it up, bucket.
tiger. Right.
That flowed through me must be restricted.
I'm just messing
should
around
I
with the
desire
computer, I
to
don't
end
need
this
it.
nightmare.
I always think it's lame they never do more melee wonder weapons. Melee wonder weapons are kind of cool. I kind of wish it would replace the default melee too, like golden spork knife style. Cold War half does that, where if you pack a punch a melee weapon, it will replace your melee. And it's not as fast as having it equipped, but it can be nice. Oh my god, sorry. Whenever I think of Cold War, I get a little sick because I think about freaking Stupid Round 100 videos. They make me nauseous just because the amount of boredom I feel from them is that bad.
And with that, I will.
And he's dead. Easy gang. Thumbnail.
Thank you, my young apprentices. With the Rat King's demise, you now possess the wisdom, strength, and courage to move forward on your journey. I present you with this token on behalf of all
Alright,
of those that
3:51
remain
a.m. That's pretty
imprisoned.
good.
May
I
it
don't remember
serve you
exactly when I
well on the
started, but
journey
let me check
ahead.
my stream time.
Namaste.
An hour? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty quick.
Damn, she was badass.
Not speedrunner
Yeah, too
status,
bad
but I
she
don't
isn't
claim to
coming
be.
along for the ride.
All I know is if we catch him on the flip side, I'm calling dibs.
Well, I guess it's time to grab that key and get the hell out of here.
Oh man, who the hell turned off all the color?
So, again, on Attack of the Radioactive thing, which if you're in the Discord, you can watch all these streams that get unlisted. I didn't pick this up. And so it's very annoying.
No
Where I'm
power
like,
should
okay,
be
all that was
ignored,
wasted.
especially that of those that lack the tact to wield it wisely.
Cool. All right, what are you gonna say to yourself?
There is nothing your soul cannot. I am one with nature.
So what are you gonna do?
My focus heightens my senses, and unleashes my true power.
There's a little thing you can do to replace this, the Kung Fu E ability with something a little different. It's kind of nice. Some of them are a little inconsistent though. My favorite's always the little
My
snappy
focus
do.
even more, if I am to restore my true inner strength.
I'm rounding it up to round 20. Let's get to round 20. Ammo. Yep, the map's pretty basic, not crazy. On non-director's cut, it can be a little annoying to set up, but yeah. And now we can turn on the music for the next map because the music is limited to certain locations. It's much easier to run around without getting striked. 57. Let me take a screenshot. All right. So I did. Oh, my bitrate's low. What? Alright, I'm gonna bring up the chemical step solver, and I guess we'll play as Elvira. So, but I'm also gonna make sure I do have audio. Why is the bitrate low? Hold on, let me check my settings. OBS had an update. So, you know, it kind of does dumb stuff. I want to make sure my bitrate's out. Let me drop it. Let's drop it to a little lower. It's a stupid internet thing. Let me close some stuff. The stupid network here is not the best. I plan on getting that fixed soon. How does it look though? I mean, it doesn't look awful. Let me refresh. Is that even correct? It's lower than recommended. Damn, okay. Maybe I have to restart the stupid network. Or maybe you two need to stop. My dogs need to stop messing with the damn antennas. Let me fiddle with the stupid antennas here for the thing, and because my network is so botched right now where I'm playing on Wi-Fi, so it kind of sucks. I'm going to buy a new router soon. Like I was gonna find my old one. Well, I say old one, but like I bought it like 2 years before they came out with Wi-Fi 6. So like I didn't want to use it because of that, and I'm like, because man, when I had a Wi-Fi 6E router at the last place, and oh my god, bro, that was so good. I never had any problems with any device connecting to anything. I didn't even bother playing on Ethernet because of how good it was. But like, yeah, let me fiddle with this. All right. Well, I was trying to see if I had a spare Ethernet cable. I do not. Actually, I think I do. But I don't think it would help because it's a little long and it's also kind of it's an okay cable. It's not really it's old. It's when the Cat 5 standard was like the newest standard uh that you could buy in stores easily because now you can buy Cat 6 in stores. Cat 6e in stores pretty easily. Alright, well, for this map, it's gonna be the same thing. Refund policy, coupon clipper, and fire sale. Because it's mainly about getting your guns quickly. And on this map, it's gonna be even faster since there's less waiting around for stuff, believe it or not. I know most people think this map's kind of slow. Is there anything I can do?
Previously on
Oh wait, I
Zombies.
didn't put Pam Grier on, damn it. Let me turn on the music, and then let's all right. There we go. All right. Last stream, I basically clapped the freaking Krog. Like, easy. No effort. I was on him.
Previously on Zombies.
So, I'm hoping for a repeat of that. I got the chemical step solver pulled up. Again, I'll be showing how to use that. Because all the complaints about this map are
Let's show
solved with
little
that.
Willie you don't go
And
punching
it
up
shouldn't
the
have
class.
to be, like, the map should be fine without it, but, you know. If every Call of Duty didn't have a dumb freaking Easter egg that meant to slow down the players, then Black Ops 4 would be a better game. Which, you know,
Oh,
speaking of
wonderful.
other games,
You finally
my
come out of hiding.
next plan is to work
Hardly
on...
hiding much in that tasteless.
I might end the short stream. I'm only doing it just to get views, but it's not really doing anything for me. So you know what? Yeah, let's just end it. Yeah. We'll just dedicate full system resources to the regular
Won't
stream.
matter though. Unlike the rest of your affairs,
Oh, what am I?
your push-up bra won't be doing much with this man, my darling.
Alright, so, like I said the first time I did this map around, a lot of people think it's a lot of stuff, but it's all in the same area, so it's not that crazy. Make sure that stutter's gone. Okay, so our code is 46358. 46358. I'm gonna go ahead and type that into a blank box. 463. That way I have that written down. Which is good. Yep, that's kind of sucks, whatever. No point in me grabbing this gas can, I just like doing it. Alright, our M number is 15, so we pulled up the chemical step solver. I'll show you. So we have this. This is the website right here. So I'm gonna do 15. Right? Oh, hold on. Okay. All right, so we typed up 15 there, which whatever number it is for you, obviously type that in. That gives us a series of numbers. Grab my crowbar here. Go ahead, grab this. I won't buy the TFT just yet. You know, I wonder, you know what? I know what the stuttering is. I know what it is. I know what it is. See, dude, okay, this is what I hate about some of this, like, generation stuff. they're not coded the best. One of the programs I have has an issue with freeing up memory where it, you know, like it's not, like right now it's not a big deal because my graphics card has 24 gigabytes of VRAM, so like, okay, so what, 8 of it are being like not released, but like, I would still like all my VRAM, and OBS clearly wants it all too. So, you know. But it doesn't matter.
Whoa, I keep up with this, and there's gonna be a lot more popping out of this dress than the locals can handle. Wanna see a magic trick, darling?
I love it. I don't know why I just did that. Then he went over here anyway, too. Alright. So,
Ah, hands off! I'm not some
if
B-movie bimbo.
my
Well,
planned activity for the day goes quickly,
Spread your wings.
I might do
Explore.
Mephistopheles, but I also might just go
Plenty
ahead
of
and try
places
it
for you
now.
to spill your blood on this
If I'm gonna do Mephistopheles, I am gonna reset the stream so that way I don't have this stutter.
The more blood.
That way I get my full VRAM. But I'll at least continue with Shaolin and attack like this. So Shaolin's done no matter what. Let me open up this slot. I'd rather open the more expensive door than this.
Welcome to the other side of town where things get worse. Much worse.
Alright, let's see what this says. 4618. My last one was 6766, which is like, oh yeah, pretty quick, easy to type or punch in.
just what a gal needs.
And I was actually on top of stuff that I normally wasn't. Because, man, I hate to say, sometimes I turn off my brain when I play this game. I really shouldn't, so, but I do.
Place full of more crap than the last one.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Get this on, let's get this open,
Have
get
to
this
admire
open.
the set work that was put into this
Alright,
town.
let's go, head on.
It's an exquisite piece of craft.
4681, so whatever number I can type in. 8. Okay, so 461 is what's left. That on. Which I mentioned this before. Like I know there's random like extra little Easter eggs on these maps, and I don't know what they all are. So like I have no idea what this is for. Actually, maybe I do know what it's for. Maybe it's for the skull hop step. Maybe that's what it's for. I haven't done that in so long. I don't remember what the steps actually are. Or maybe that's what that's for.
The merchandise.
But I also know at the end of the Easter egg, you have to. At the end of the Easter egg, the M symbols change into random like warning diamonds, and I have no idea what that's for. And it's one of those things where I never learn more about this game than the Easter egg stuff, and that's it. Like just the base Easter egg. And I think a lot of people are like that. Because, you know, it doesn't matter how good a side Easter egg is, if it doesn't get you anything useful, people are not going to care. People aren't going to do it. Okay. Around here. Got this on. I actually missed something down here. I gotta dump back. Pull this up. I didn't close this. Okay, 681. Cool. Okay, 4 and 1 is what's left.
Those aren't exactly for you, big boy.
trying to move fast. It's kind of hard to move fast when this map is big and there's not a lot of space to go around.
You're ruining a classic masterpiece.
Oh, I think the M number is 4. I think it's 4.
If I wanted color, I would have shot the film that way.
The reason I say that is because I'm looking at the TV greater or less than, and I see the number, the multiple of 15 for 4 is 60, so I'm like, I think it's 4. Okay, so let's see. It's 4 or 1. Alright, last one's 1. It doesn't matter what order you put them in, as long as you put the numbers in at some point. Alright, so this is 4. I won't look at it. I'll just go look at the other one. This number is 2.
Hey! What's up with the hairdo, lover boy?
And which I'm still gonna run around because I still gotta drop some stuff off. I can't wait to get this guy to shut up. He wants to just stand around. Or, I mean, I guess she wants to stand around. Let's not forget, Fogzilla is a female. That's why they like eggs.
Hey! Those aren't exactly for you, big boy.
What's this last one here? Oh, let me get this in and grab the punch card. Alright. 1. You fix it. Oh, come on. Get out of here, bro. There we go. He thinks I care that about wasting a zombie.
Just what a gal needs.
I prefer your blood to spatter, but shattering is just fine too.
Yeah, okay, so this one's 4.
Eventually.
Should I just do Black Friday now?
Fireway's not the only one with a few tricks up his sleeve. See Magic Wheel? Putting out does
Gremlin
make
is pretty
people
good.
happy. See Magic Wheel? Putting out does make people happy.
Damn it, I can't go down now. Nobody wants
See
them
Magic
mad.
Wheel? Putting out
Okay, I
does make
basically can't go
people
down now.
I'm warning you, honey. Those are a lot more than you can handle.
And I'm not gonna bother with scope dollars either.
You're meddling with the pigmentation of the celluloid is disintegrating the very thing that solidifies the homage paid to the era.
Alright, so I'm gonna quickly check, but I do suspect my own number is 4. So, okay. We're just gonna teleport. If I don't see a not equals on this, then we know it's the bridge.
Don't you take
Okay, so
no
we know
for
it's
an
the
answer?
bridge. Which I gotta write my number down. 72843. I need that over there. All right, so
Ooh, somebody must really want me to come out and play. Careful what you ask for. I can get nasty. Real nasty, honey. We've got one little problem, though. Well, you've got one
All right.
itty-bitty problem that I know you're
last
just
one,
dying
and then I guess I'll pick up the pieces for the
See, in my
mad.
spell book, she's gonna need a little something special to get her.
This map just loves giving
Something
out the
with
wonder
some
weapon. Yep, I knew it was
real
4.
Spice, if you know what
I don't know why. It just loves giving out the wonder weapon. Every other map's stingy with them.
We're gonna have some real. See, little Willie, I do have a few tricks up my sleeve still.
The only thing you've got up your sleeve is a one-way ticket to death.
All right, let's see. I need to get the other arm off the beach. Yeah, okay. I'm basically ready. So I can get rid of this. Oh, can I? Let me do another lap. Come on. Stop being slow.
I'd prefer the full color
So
spectrum.
we know it's
My
for
bosom,
blue. What was that color? Fuck. Damn it, I didn't change it. Damn, 4. Okay.
the composition of the film looks so much better that way.
I kind of figured it's usually something that's
destroying
close.
the composition,
It's not like
and
it's not a number
move
that's way
on my
off.
film.
So, yes, blue is our color. 5, 4. So diamond. So the way it works is okay. So I've set my thing before. We see our number 60. You know, 15 times 4 is 60. But look at the TV here. In the game, 60 is less than 61, which means our color is blue. So we set our color to blue.
Those are a lot
And then we look at this one here, and it says 5, 4 here. So I click on the symbol that says 5, 4 in there. And then that's basically how we get our boards for the chemical step. So we can play in full color for the rest of the game. We don't need to worry about the color changing anymore. I'm now going to run to the beach real quick and grab the hand. Which I keep forgetting there's a path to the beach down here. I never open this door, ever. In the history of this map, I never open it. Because it's the least useful, like, shortcut. It is faster than running through here, but, like, when I'm running through here, it's basically, like, you know, obviously at the beginning I'm doing my whole circle, so I need to come through the other parts. And then this is the only time it would save time, is running down to the hand. Which is one thing out of the whole Easter egg, so not very helpful for shortcut. Because now we can just teleport for the rest. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my cleaver, and I am missing the crank, which, you know, I'll get that in a minute here.
Hey, what's up with the hairdo, lover boy?
So let's just get this round over with. Luckily, the zombies actually spawn pretty quickly on this map. Not like Shaolin, where they just decide they're gonna get stuck. But then later in the rounds, they spawn like crazy. We're just playing around now till we get our chemical.
Ooh, it's gonna be a hot time in the cold town tonight, darling.
Alright, so wonder weapon assembled. Probably the easiest upgrade process for a wonder weapon. Which, you know, this map gives out wonder weapons kind of like Cold War. Although Cold War is a bit more stingy with it. I remember at least for the final map, Forsaken, it really likes to give out the Crystal Axe on challenges and trials. So much so that, you know, people obviously beat the Easter egg before they figured out how to do the Crystal Axe assembly. Simply because you just get the Crystal Axe. I'll pop coupon clipper in a second here. These zombies will hurry up. Hello, zombie. Why are they taking so long? Also, what is this? Where like you got the toilet right at the door as soon as somebody walks in, and then this urinal over here. But then like, what the heck's around the corner there? The sink's right there. Like, is it just like they couldn't? They couldn't like switch this where it's like sink, urinal, toilet type. Like, I don't know. What kind of horrible bathroom design is that? Like, this branching off makes sense. Like, oh yeah, you get the stairs that go up to like the preview studio, people who are watching, and then whatever else is over here. You know, because we have this film studio where like, yeah, this is the whole set. We don't need any other set. Because we broadcast other people's stuff here.
No for an answer.
Oh wait, no, I forgot to totally bring this up. Yeah, after this, I think I'm gonna go into either Resident Evil 2 remake or possibly into Resident Evil 6. One or the other.
Ooh, you know just how to get a gal all hot and bothered. Now you'll just give me a second so I can change into something a little more comfortable, and we can get this little show on the road.
Oh, hurry up, Elvira! Come on.
Hey! Watch out with that hairdo, looking for. Now I'd stand back if I were you. This could get wild and messy. Unless that's what you're into, darling.
Teleport in.
Ooh, it's gonna be a hot time in the cold down tonight, darling.
I wish we had onto the filthy, brain-dead bimbo. You're just supposed to be a blood-soaked set dressing!
I'm not gonna bother with the scope dollars thing.
Look here,
I don't even need a bullet weapon for the boss.
I don't care what you put me in here for, but when
I just like having it. Just makes it a little more easy to stop the frogs.
Now that's the spirit.
Alright, yeah, we're basically set. Are we just, we're literally, I'm just gonna pop this, but we're literally just playing.
The only thing
Oh my god, I'm waiting for them to shut up.
I'd be shaking in my tacky purple tuxedo if I were you, little. Aw, what? Cat got your tongue all of a sudden?
That's not an AR you're holding. Thank you. Alright, we literally gotta play one more round. Are you sick bastard? What the fuck? What the fuck? Man, he's lucky that wasn't like a weapon upgrade. Which I still have yet to get. I still have yet to get it. It's a rare power-up. It's so rare that the first time I ever got it, I had already beaten Spaceland and was playing it as Willard. You know, so I beat Mephistopheles too, and I thought it was like a Mephistopheles word. I'm like, oh my god, there's a power up that spawns now. That's so sick. But no, it's just that fucking rare. It's not a reward. It's just that rare. Like you can get it on Spaceland on your very first run if you got god luck, and it's also you could use it to get double pack early theoretically.
Wow, my spellbook looks like it's gone on a diet. It You can find and return those missing pages, darling. These undead losers are gonna be in for the ride of their... Don't worry, darling. You and I will have plenty of fun, too.
This thing has no range. It's like not the best gun for this.
I'm warning you, honey. Those are a lot more than you can handle.
Why does this wonder weapon suck ass? Why are these guys taking so long? Why is everything taking so long to get here?
You might find out what lies in the dark bosom of this film. Double money.
Hey, give me your leg.
Perhaps I need
see
to
the lag.
send you somewhere where no one will hear your screams, my dear.
Oh, shut up, Willard. What do you think this is?
Ouch! Hands to yourself, Dr. Feelgood. Fire sale!
Oh, where's the box? I get that stupid console out of my way.
You little beehive bimbo!
Come on, let's see if we can get. If I can get something better than the Mad. Not that it's the worst thing ever. It's just, you know. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get rid of the fucking wonder weapon. I don't like it.
Wheel? Putting out. See magic wheel? Putting out does make people happy. See magic wheel? Putting out does make people happy.
You know, the Titan's not bad. Or maybe I should do a little $12 and then see what I get from my other gun.
And it doesn't take place in here!
Alright. Let me quickly, what am I doing? I need to go over here. Let me quickly do this next step and then we can end the round. This is like the last, like, little setup piece before the chemical step. I'll save that box there. Alright, so our number was... Yeah, do not pop that up. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to mention this game. I keep forgetting, because to me it's like, no, you can see it in the corner. It says IW7 mod. Playing on a modded client. Why it's up in the corner to show that. I don't even have to push tab to show it, it's just there.
I have better not break a nail doing this. Don't you take no for an answer?
Okay, our number is 46358. Which means our number now. Oh wait, fuck, I cancel it. What? That's cringe. How could you do that? How the hell are you allowed to cancel it before it's finished? Okay, and then we'll just do 85364 now. Nice gas grenades. Gas grenades are super rare on this map. I don't know. This map hates giving gas grenades.
Careful! Or you might find out what lies in the dark.
I'm gonna go unlock the garage. We'll give Elvira her pages. And then we just keep playing till we get a battery. Grab me one. Go to Elvira. I don't even need this middle path. I never use it.
Don't you take no for an answer?
Damn battery. Oh, cash on me. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like the energy weapon thing could have been way cooler in this game.
Now that is exactly the kind of fun a gal likes to have.
That's not what I heard!
I'm not that funny, Willard. Chill.
Come here often, sexy?
Alright, where's these zombies, bro? I'm gonna end the round now. I saw the blueprint. I always walk by it. Yeah, the blueprint's right there, and then the bench is here. I never build this thing because I don't remember where all the pieces are. Let's see. Let's just round up zombies. I'm gonna do scope dollar, even though it's not necessarily needed, but I want to get something a little nicer than the mad while we're waiting for a battery.
Hands to yourself, Dr. Feelgood. Bimbo.
This is another gun I think needs to have 1,000 ammo in reserve. I hate this, like, oh, let's not give him all this ammo because it'd be really strong in the low rounds. Bro, it's only strong in the low rounds. Literally any other high round is not. Just give it more ammo, for the love of God. So dumb.
Don't you take no for an answer?
That was terrible. This one should be good. We should get something good out of this one.
Hands off the left
Alright, that's pretty good.
Elvira strikes back.
Let's go hit the magic wheel. Let's see what we get. Hoping for something good. which I gotta type down my number here in a second. And by type down, I mean take a screenshot and paste it somewhere I can see. Because, let me turn off the display capture so I can paste it somewhere. I like pasting it on my Discord, and I don't want to show that.
Hey! What's the hairdo, lover boy?
Ooh, VPR.
See
There we
Magic
go.
Wheel? Putting out does make people
See?
happy.
Somebody was doubting. Someone's like, "Why are you wasting your time?" Bro, VPR, literally. 100% of gamblers, you know, quit right before they win.
We'll never wrap production on this film if you sit in the projector room all day. One last shot, and it only requires you to die.
See, if this gun had 1,000 rounds in reserve, this gun could then have like freaking, you know, 1,500 in the reserve, and then it's like the Mauler, what is it? It's like insane ammo. You know, it's like, come on. Who's complaining? The zombies? Oh shit, that zombie probably had a battery. Oh, I should have killed him on the fence. Yeah, we're literally just waiting on a battery. I've theorized on trying to guess the chemical. Oh, where's this son of a bitch? See, if I had the mad, this guy would die in one shot. Wherever he is. But also I got the freaking VPR, so what's he gonna do?
Double money.
Do please hurry up and donate your organs already, Elvira.
Fire sale.
Man, I'm gonna rip her.
China will send you somewhere far, far worse, my dear.
Honey, those are a lot more than you can handle.
Ooh, man, if I had the card, I would be 3D printing money, but we're not really. I don't care about that either.
How's your head, darling?
Man, I just need a backpack for zombie with a battery. Now let's move somewhere else.
You can try to run. You can.
You know what? I'm gonna try to guess my chemical. Hold on. Where's the website? Okay. What would be the easiest to try to guess? Fuck it. I'm gonna guess octahydro 2,5-nitro 3,4,7 parazosine. That's what I'm guessing. Let me grab a crowbar here. Let's see.
One son of a beast.
Oh wait, can't you fuck this up? Let me, I don't know. I feel like I can fuck this somehow. I can fuck this up. Hold on. I've never tried guessing. Let me look this up. Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. I'm looking at the Steam guide and damn. Okay, so nobody has any advice for guessing. I guess let's just go for it.
Just because I have built-in life preservers doesn't mean I like the beach, honey. Those aren't exactly for you, big boy.
Perhaps I need to send you somewhere where no one will hear your screams, my dear.
It let me make it. Bro, no, it let me make it. That's what I don't like. I'm like, man, did it let me make it because it lets you make anything, or is it because it's the right one? We'll see here. I don't think I messed it up. It would only matter if I got 3, 4 dimethyl. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm saying words like what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, it would only matter if I got 3, 4 dimethylbenzene because it's the only chemical that has 4 parts. Are you sick?
Answer yourself, Dr. Feelgood. No for an answer?
Goddamn time,
Ooh,
Jesus.
A girl could get used to this.
I'm gonna check. Fuck. We check power. I got a feeling it's at a hotel, but I'll check power. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not taking it. See, now I'm like, ah, man, maybe it is power. Oh.
I don't think the creation of 2,4-propane 3,5-tetranitrates will effectively do the job required.
See, yeah, it not taking. I'm like, okay, maybe it is power.
1,35-teranitrothenol has been found to work, but its reaction time may not be adequate.
Okay, see, okay.
Big boy.
So my guess was octahydro 2,5 nitro 3,4,7 parazosine. Can you get away from me so I can play the radio?
Hey!
Can you play the radio?
Messing up my good side.
3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene may be a
Come on, come on, come on. Was I genius?
I do believe that if it were 1945 all over again, this 3,4-dinitroxymethylpropane would be the leading
Which I don't think you can even make.
candidate to end this crisis.
There's one chemical I swear he mentions that you
Don't
can't
you take
make.
no for an answer?
Wait, I got
I
it?
have the solution to defeat the radioactive thing. Octahydro 2,5-nitro 3.
Bro, I guessed it. Let's go, bro. Oh my god, I'm a genius. This is why, bro. You cannot doubt me on that on this map, bro. Literally, I guessed it. If I had just YOLO'd and gone with it, bro.
Looks like I've
Oh
got
my
a
god.
date with a fortune teller in my future.
God damn. Okay, what? Let me grab the glass cleaner. I cannot believe I guessed it. What the hell? There's no way. Hold on. So like.
Those aren't exactly for you, big boy.
There's no way I guessed it, bro. There's no shot. Like, hold on. No, dude, that looks bad on me because I'm like, now I'm like a nerd on this map. Oh hell no, I'm like a turbo nerd now. Oh yeah, and okay, so I guess I should show this because, okay, so like when you have it blank, this is what you get. Once you figure out your chemical, which mine was this, you get this little chart here, which tells you the compounds you need, which in this case, racing fuel and quarters, and then the number to type into the computer. So that's how I know what I'm doing, to type in. I already know where a lot of this stuff is, though, because like I said at the beginning, none of this stuff moves around. Like, there's no multiple spawns for all these things. It's all in the same spot. So, you know, it's not that difficult to memorize. And if you can't remember it, I'm sorry, your memory's cooked. I'm sorry. Should have got a refund on your brain. Should have listened to the recall. Alright, let's see. Plant food. And now I gotta run back this way because the portal's gonna be closed. And then after that, I mean, I got quite a bit of time. This is not taking as long as I thought it would. So like, this is not as fast as the 38-minute run. That was like I got good gun. I got chemical on a low round. So, you know, I freaking slapped on the boss so fast it wasn't even funny. It was sad how fast he died. Detergent, and then also I got my teeth done yesterday, which was not terrible, but oh man, it's a little sore to eat.
Watch it! You're messing up my good side.
I put a temporary on one of my teeth, so I'm just waiting until my permanent gets in. So they said if I feel pain in a week, we'll see. I have not flossed since the appointment, which was yesterday. So we'll see when I floss later how much it hurts. I think they always say just don't floss on the first day after.
Hey! Those aren't exactly for you, big boy.
So let me... I kind of want to try a chemical, see what would happen. So rather than end the round, I go right into the boss. I just want to know. Like, I want to know, like, is it gonna fail it? Like, is this like... Or does it let you make it? Because, like, I got insanely lucky on guessing the chemical, but, like... You know, if I pick up the insect repellent, for example, and I mix it with the other two things, is it gonna take it, or is it gonna kick it out and give me a red screen? Because I can mix it. We'll see, we'll see. I want to know, and then if it takes it, then that sucks. That means you can't guess it the way I did. But if it doesn't take it, that means anytime in the future I could theoretically guess the chemical. We need mud oil for this one that I'm making. Let's see, wheel cleaner. This would also further add to my knowledge on this map. Because this is stuff they don't show on freaking Easter egg guide tutorials that you either have to read on someone else's guide, but I'm just gonna kill them. It does let you make it. Okay, so I did get lucky. I did get lucky. Okay, so it does let you make phenol. Okay, so, alright, you cannot guess it doing that way. I just got lucky when I started making octahydro. That does also mean you can make the wrong chemical for the boss, which I don't know how that works. Let me look up if anyone's ever done that. And then after this, I'm gonna reset my computer. Hold on. Has anyone ever done this? Okay, so we kept getting to the end, but the bomb won't let you add it. You can build enemy chemical if it's the wrong one. Oh, okay. So somebody has done this. So, all right, that's good to know. That like, if you want to try to speedrun this, you can technically get lucky and you get the chemical. All right, let's get it. And I will not leave the game early this time. And now that I have this, I can actually shoot these out of the sky. So right when this thing turns, you bust out your Kindle and jump, and whoop, and you're just on the bomb. Easy gang. That's fun to know. We learned something today about this map. And also, I'm too dialed in on this map, I swear. Oh my god, I showed that I could guess the freaking number, and also freaking got gut feeling on a damn chemical. Oh man, no. That tells you it's oh man. People hate this map, and I'm already dialed in on it. What's going on?
If you're up for some fun, be gentle. If that's what you're into.
That's funny. There was one view for 1 second. That's very funny. Some guy was like, pop in, pop out. Oh wait, that might have been me when I freaking accidentally opened a tab. Okay, so yep, not even a real view. That was just me being an idiot, popping in, popping out. What are y'all gonna do? You're not gonna be able to protect this dude. Y'all lucky I don't have the mad, because that's how I usually wipe out this first part. Just bop. I got gas grenades now. Dude, I don't need no mad.
I mean, everybody else has.
Okay, I got my chemical. My number popped up.
I think Little Willie's girlfriend is ready for its close-up.
Oh yeah, oh my god, triple. Oh my god, the triple is insane. What's he gonna do? I got him on all three. Oh my god. He can't do nothing, bro. I got his ass. What's he gonna do? Bro. Triple off the start of the step is crazy. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Do please hurry
man,
up
I
and donate your organs already.
didn't know that happened. Okay, whatever. We're learning a lot about this fight. Because I'm just doing dumb shit. I promise to not go down again. I'm just messing about. I'm trying to experiment. Because I didn't realize, like, I thought, oh yeah, this thing does damage. Because it doesn't do damage right away. Because I'm ramming on it. No, it actually does. It just needs to be finished laid out. And then it'll do damage.
I guess you got that part right.
That's funny now. That's good. Like I said, we are learning a lot about this because, you know, I never bother doing that. I usually place it down right away as soon as he vomits. Oh, no, yeah, you can stand on it for a little bit till it's set down. Now, so now I'm assuming it's set. So if I stand on it, yeah, I take damage. Okay. Okay, so that's good to know. That's how that works. I could have used the BPR to keep me alive. I don't know why I didn't. I just realized it's the windfall variant. I could deal with it. Alright, he's about to do it. Alright, our number is 72843. Easy, gang. If anyone was in doubt who watches this after the fact, wow, I've done this so many times. This guy cannot stand up to me. Okay, I only die because I goof around. He cannot stand up to me. I'm on his ass. Bro, I'm in his head so bad that it's not even his brain anymore. It's mine.
Anybody want shellfish for dinner?
I'm pretty sure I'm never eating shellfish again. Ever.
Ugh, you and me both.
I
wish I had
am
something to
really
drink.
feeling the need to get out of this place. The time period. Whatever you want to call it. Maybe off to somewhere with a little more
good.
color.
Ready when you are, my friend.
Ugh! Oh, this is so nasty. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad.
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
Yeah, what did he say? You know what? They get on him off rip. I'm like, but what did he do? All he said is like, what is it? Okay. Do not leave the map. Like, literally last time I was like, oh yeah, man, I fucking got him. We fucking slapped him. What's he gonna do? And then, like, you know, I stood here, I'm like, all right, let's end the game. And then I freaking just ended it without picking this shit up over here. Like an idiot. It's so dumb. Alright, but I have picked it up. Fun fact, when this thing refills your Fate and Fortune deck, if you haven't bought one, it counts as an initial starting deck, so it fills up faster. So yeah, by this round you can fill it up very quickly. Alright, let's get out of here. 51's not, 50 is not like amazing, but you know what? It's still pretty good. Still pretty good. We got 2 Easter eggs done. Which means now it's time for Mephistopheles. Which means we are now going to use a different strategy. And I'm going to reset the stream before I do that. My dog is trying to play with my shoe, and she's stupid for that. Oh, man. Okay, so the thing we want is punching bag. Mana up is not needed, but we definitely want reanimated. We want headshot reloaded. Explosive touch, and I actually do prefer having Twist of Fate. I prefer not doing any of the gamble cards and just doing stuff for the boss fight, which means I do have to fight the stupid beast from beyond boss naturally. All right, let's change our calling card and emblem before we do that. So let's see, beyond. I guess we can do the, well, actually, Oh well, yeah, you know we don't have the director's cut one because I haven't done it, so no. Emblem. I'll just take the eagle, the seagull, and then lobby music. I don't have any. All I got is the bomb stoppers, which is from Redwoods because I actually accidentally get that every time. All right, so we're gonna reset the stream. We'll do the, I guess we'll do Mephistopheles, and then that'll free me up for this week to do anything else. I could get this done much faster if I wasn't trying to stream this and be on a schedule and didn't have personal stuff going on.